For this video, let's try to prove this identity here. The hyperbolic function of cosine iz is just equivalent to cosine z. Now, we have other video pertaining to the relationship of the trigonometric into hyperbolic when we have the trigonometric function instead of z iz and equivalent form for its hyperbolic form. This time, we're turning it around. We will start with the hyperbolic function and changing the angle to iz, which would yield us the equivalent form of trigonometric function cosine z. To start with, let's not forget the equivalent forms for the hyperbolic function of cosine z and for the cosine z itself as the trigonometric function. That's because we will be using these two in our proof. Take note that for the hyperbolic function of cosine z, it's actually just e to the power of z plus e to the power of negative z all over 2. And for the trigonometric function cosine z, is just equivalent to e to the power of iz plus e to the power of negative iz all over 2. Okay? We're doing this because what we would like to do here is when we try to change the angle of a hyperbolic function of cosine from z to iz, it's just equivalent to that, okay, itself. So that's our target. We're doing that so we will be guided. Now let's start with our proof here. I believe this proof is even shorter than the previous one because we're going to change now the angle for hyperbolic function from z to iz. And when we do that, all of the z's here will be changed as well. So we will have here e to the power of z. Instead of that, we'll be changing it to iz, and then plus e to the power of negative of z, which is now iz. Still all over 2. And when we simply just remove the grouping symbol, we'll have here e to the power of iz plus e to the power of negative iz all over 2. Since nothing else would be simplified, and when you look at this, this already equates to the previous form. That means that we have shown already that the hyperbolic function of cosine iz is just equivalent to this form, which is just cosine z. So we have proven this video already just by 1 or 2 steps. This is because we have cosines, we don't have any problem for both trigonometric and hyperbolic function. Okay, unlike the sign in the previous video. That's it for this video, and we'll have for tangent later on in the next one. Thank you very much for watching.